Hello guys, I'm Abhinav. This is a Honda Highness CB350. If you can't see much because it's really dark, it's late, it's about a half an hour past midnight. So a lot of you asked me, how does this motorcycle, how good is the LED lighting on this motorcycle? So we're gonna find that out in the video. So this motorcycle comes with an all LED light, LED indicators, LED tail light and LED indicators at the back. Let me just turn the motorcycle on so that you can see the light. So this is what the light looks like. The indicators, they also act as DRLs. Let's see if we fire them up, how do they look like? This is how it looks. The motorcycle also comes with hazard lights. This is the button for the hazards. And this is how the hazard lights look on the bike. Let's take a look at the back. The tail light is also beautifully retro. And now let's just get on the bike. Let's ride. Let's give you an idea of how these lights are. Let's get going. There's a car, we let it pass. What the hell is that? So guys, the road is well illuminated. There is a lot of street light over here. So the light is pretty much washed out. However, a good thing about this light is the spread of the beam. It's quite a lot. See, so in this dark stretch, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have very good visibility. I can see at least 10 meters ahead of me. The lighting, it begins about 3 meters ahead, and then it sort of extends on to some 7-8 meters in front of that. So I have a good 30 feet of visibility, and the light, the spread is from this one side of the road to the other side of the road. So that's a good thing. Now if I switch to high beam, the spread goes even further, quite a lot further. Again, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I most certainly can. Now I wouldn't say, for city riding at least, we're not going to be on the high beam, we're going to be on the low beam. For city riding, I think this much lighting is adequate. However, if you are to be on the highway, it most certainly isn't. You will need a set of auxiliary lights, because this is an illuminated part of the city. You've got clean roads, you've got street lights. Out on the highway you wouldn't. At least on most highways you would not get good street lights if they're not top of the line national highways. The light is not super bright, okay? It just, so see this, if this is an indication of how the light is. Now I usually don't ride at night, so I don't really remember how the lights of my other motorcycles are. I do know this, my Interceptor has a set of aftermarket lights. So it's an aftermarket LED that I imported from AliExpress, and that is a lot brighter than this light. Definitely brighter than this light, my AliExpress light. Then my Street Triple, it runs on regular bulbs, and that is not bright at all. That does not give this much illumination. My KTM 390 Adventure, that definitely had better illumination than this motorcycle. Yeah, so this is a good stretch to display the light. Okay, so I've spoken about my Street Triple. My Street Twin also did not have good lights on it, so regular, I think a halogen. So I had put auxiliary lights. They were some generic Cree chip LED lights, but the problem with those lights were they were floodlights, and if you're out on the highway riding very fast, a floodlight is not really any good. A combination of floodlights and what do you call it, a spot is a good combo to have. So guys, this is a part which is not very well lit. You can see the light over here. I'm going to speed up and see. This is adequate. Let's switch to high beam. Alright, nice. Low beam, flash to pass. I like this trigger style flash to pass, which you operate from the index finger. So here I need to switch to the high beam. So probably I won't have to go to Manesar. Just a loop of Vasant Kunj, Vasant Vihar is good enough. Yeah, so high beam, I'm comfortable. I'm doing about 80, and on the high beam I'm comfortable over here. Let's switch to low beam. It's alright, it's not that bad. In fact, it's good. But definitely if I'm out on the highway, I would prefer having auxiliary lights. I don't think I can do without auxiliary lights if I have to ride at night. In my opinion, one should just avoid riding at night if they can. Like, don't ride in the dark. But if you have to, just have a pair of auxiliary lights on your bike. Just have them handy. You never know when you might need them. I remember when I was on my ride back from Goa, I did a solo ride to Goa on my Street Twin back in September last year, so just over a year ago. And while I was in Rajasthan and I had crossed Udaipur and I was on my way to Ajmer, and I thought that I'm gonna cover the stretch by I'll probably reach Ajmer by midnight or 2 or so. But the damn highway was so dark and so narrow. Some 100 odd kilometers out of Udaipur, I could barely see anything, and I had to take refuge at a local dhaba, a local eatery. It was a very cold night, and they gave me lodging because I could not even ride further to a place which would have proper lodging. That was quite an experience, but it was also an eye-opener. At that moment I decided, being adventurous in life is all fun and games, but everybody has their limits, and that was mine. I don't see too well in the dark, so that was quite challenging, and it wasn't fun because it was so challenging. So yeah, this is how the lights are. High beam is not needed. Now we are on a very well lit flyover which leads to the airport, so here the light will definitely never be a problem. So you guys can see the spread over here, no? So this is a 4-lane highway. It easily covers about 3 lanes. The spread of the light. Okay guys, I just crossed the Gurgaon toll, and just take a look. I'm on the high beam now. I mean, I need to be on the high beam because there is no light in this. Low beam doesn't seem to be that safe. Here it's alright, but I would prefer the high beam here. Let's go back to low. So if you get some supporting light from somewhere, then low is good enough. Check this out. Now you'll get a good picture of the high beam. Low beam. Finally we have a dark spot, yeah. High beam. Low beam. And high. So in the city, I mean, if you got an idea of how these lights are, in the city, you know, these are adequate. So you'll be okay with these lights. Low beam, high beam. However, if you do decide to go touring, I do not think these are enough. Absolutely not. Absolutely not enough. You will need auxiliary lights. Okay, so I'm on the low beam on this dark stretch. I think I should switch to high beam. That'll be safer, yeah. This is fine. I think this is just fine. I'm doing what, 70 kilometers an hour. I'd still prefer if I had auxiliary lights. Yeah, I'd prefer if I had auxiliary lights. Look at this, guys. Yay! A completely dark, secluded section. Can't believe the things that I'm getting excited over. Low beam, okay. Yeah, fine. This is fine. This is just fine. At slow speed, at like 50, 60, this is fine. Not fine, not fine, not fine. As soon as the curve starts approaching, you need to... No. Oh man, it's not. This is... What am I doing?